Hey everyone, this is Kite and
This is Ivy.
Back for the second installment of Doki Doki Literature Club. Actually, can I take over the internal narration of my character?
Yeah, sure, of course, because I'm just kind of narrating all of the four girls. Four.
Yeah. Ivy is awesome like that. They can do like a million different voices.
What? No, never.
Like, I used to be in drama club, but I veered towards older roles.
Happens. I don't think I could sell an old person if I was forced to. It just doesn't work. I have the voice of a 12-year-old.
My favorite role was Lady Augusta Bracknell in The Importance of Being Earnest. Glorious role. No one else wanted to play it. The girls all wanted to play Cecily and Gwendolyn, and I was like, that old shrew is gonna be me. Rebecca Nurse from Crucible was also awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. So yeah, in the last episode we sort of got blackmailed, guilt-tripped into joining the literature club, and now our childhood best friend accompanies us home.
Yeah.
Because we are neighbors.
Something like that, I think.
The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Cute. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club?
Well,
Dude!
honestly, I probably think this is better for you than sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah, probably. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls? Alright, I'll just to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I mean, that's the spirit.
Probably, yeah.
And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Oh shit.
That is incredible, actually. Where's
Actually,
Monica?
I don't know, maybe we haven't unlocked her yet for this exercise. Like, do I actually have to freehand something? I mean, I could do that.
No, you just have to pick words, and then they pick like they write the poem around that, basically.
Adventure! Doki Doki.
Amazing. So you're going for Sayuri then? Because I think it would probably be something Sayuri likes. And either Sayuri or Yuri. Oh, okay, that Yuri liked that one. The little chibis bounce if they like a word.
Oh shit. None of this makes any coherent sense.
No, you're just supposed to pick words now, and the poem writes itself.
Yes, but they don't have like any narrative cohesion in my brain. Those are awful words.
I mean, you also have to remember that this guy is like horrible at writing.
Shit. You're right.
So it doesn't have to make sense because this poem will probably be kind of terrible. It's like, yay! Oh dear. Okay.
Shit!
You keep just giving Natsuki points. Yay! Probably something like sadness might be something Yuri also likes, or promise.
I was veering towards journey.
I think that would probably be something that Sayuri will like.
Yeah.
Oh dear, okay. Oh, I bet breathe or captive or something like that will be for Yuri.
Breathe is an awesome concept. I
Yeah.
approve. Rogue of breath.
I mean, this is okay. Why is suicide there? That is not okay.
I don't know.
Oh dear. Oh. Sayuri, I am
What?
starting to become concerned. Okay. Boop.
That's such a Nazi word.
Yeah, definitely. Heartbeat maybe? Or covered.
Don't like either of these words.
Yeah. Okay. Vivacious is a beautiful word.
You had to look that up, didn't you?
What?
Like.
I bet he's sitting there with the dictionary just
like
slapping random words down. Okay. Effulgent.
I have to look that up.
Yeah, look it up because I have no idea what that is supposed to mean.
In case you haven't noticed it yet, English is not my native language.
And neither is it mine. But I think probably even if this was someone's first language, people would have to look it up because that is a weird word.
Thesaurus effulgent. Giving off or reflecting much light, the stars always seem more effulgent when viewed in the country, far away from the distracting lights of the city. Synonyms of effulgent: beaming, bedazzling, brilliant, incandescent, clear, dazzling, bright, fulgent, glowing, incandescent, lambent, lucid, luminous, lustrous, ...
Yeah, there's a lot of light words.
What?
Oh dear. Sayuri, I am very concerned. Fireflies. Yeah, okay. Horror. I mean, you really liked horror stuff.
Yes, but I'm going off my the way I like the words.
Okay, fair.
This is going to be a disaster anyway, so...
Yep. Yay! Speaking of disaster. Okay. Incongruent is a beautiful word.
Yeah.
Oh, uncanny is also good.
Uncanny is a beautiful word.
Very Freudian. Freudian.
Freudsch.
Yes. Heaven sent rain cloud.
Rain clouds are awesome.
Okay. Hi again, Kite.
It's going to be a disaster.
Oh, you see. Glad to see you didn't run away from away on us.
It's not like there would be any place I could run away from Sayuri. She
Indeed.
could probably climb into a window.
I bet she can deadlift you.
I would not be surprised at all. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
So he's also late. Great.
So it's basically spaced out again.
Probably.
Added more spaces to the poem.
Thank you for keeping your promise, Kite. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
No.
I'm just looking forward to eventual murder. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Nice, thanks for telling on us, Sayuri.
Traitor!
Indeed. And last year too.
Traitor.
Judas! I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay, Natsuki, please calm down. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Manga are literature too.
Indeed. Natsuki finds herself...
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Beautiful. Manga is literature!
I agree.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Kite always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
So he's like maybe house husband material.
Potentially, yeah.
So at least he's not a bachelor slob.
Yeah.
He can survive on his own.
Yeah.
That's something?
That is indeed something. How dependable. Oh, Yuri, you're already picking out your wedding dress, aren't you?
It's going to be very, very traditional, probably.
Oh, absolutely. Bless you, Yuri. Live your best life.
Or she could ask to elope to...
Yeah.
The next town over.
No,
or the beach.
Oh, I bet she's taking it very traditional, though.
Yeah. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. Sayuri is probably a little bit ADHD.
Oh, maybe.
And you almost set your house on fire once. Payback, fair game, bitch.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
You just threw subtlety out of the window.
Absolutely,
you
entirely.
Just fenestrated subtlety.
Absolutely. How come? You and Kite can become good friends too. Sayuri, I don't think that's what she meant.
Sayuri?
Huh?
As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Honestly, she might just be doing this on purpose.
I think so, yeah. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Oh, wait, Sayuri?
Me?
Not really.
Who?
Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
Well, what is it?
Never mind. Oh, she's so sweet.
You're approaching fire hydrant.
Look, you can even see she's approaching Sayuri's bow.
Yes, she's approaching fire extinguisher shades of red.
Indeed, poor Yuri. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I don't think you usually do, honey.
Indeed.
Just...
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. You're going to fuck this up spectacularly, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise.
That is surprisingly well done.
It will make me happy no matter what.
Oh, smooth. Oh, is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy.
Smooth.
Yeah, she is really good at this. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
It's just in her nature. She's 90% sugar.
Yeah. I think the other 10% are ghost pepper.
Yeah, probably. Given her horror, her horror, that's just, yeah. Haha, ghost pepper.
She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
Oh, bless.
I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. So Yuri is in that state where you do not approach her except if it's an actual emergency and shit is on fire.
Yeah, only approach her if she is on fire, basically.
Yes. Not even the book.
Yeah.
Man. Looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? By reading!
Yeah, you just got a book from Yuri. Yeah, thank you.
I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Blasphemy.
Absolutely.
I've fallen asleep with a book in my hand.
Absolutely.
I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Oh dear.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about.
Reading.
Reading is fundamental. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone.
Readings, probably.
Yeah.
Interesting and short stuff.
Yeah.
Short especially.
Yeah. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? They're talking about the school festival. dumb
Yeah,
as.
definitely.
Sayori is taking this really seriously. Oh, that's what he was referring
Yeah.
to. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Oh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Oh, what kind?
Cookies and tea, or cupcakes and tea.
Yeah, you just get Natsuki to make more cupcakes because she's apparently amazing at it. Oh, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
Still someone just got volunteered.
Oh, yes.
Or voluntold.
Yeah, it's called voluntold in that case. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. I love you, Sayuri.
Same.
Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details for the event itself.
I find myself smiling.
And also apparently sleeping.
And yet, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry! Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Dude, when naps sneak up on you and just sneak attack you, you just...
This didn't sound like a sneaking nap. You just dozed off on purpose.
Does our school have a napping club? Man,
No.
that would be an idea. He should start one.
Yeah, indeed.
Man, that would be a game. And like, you collect points.
For restful sleep?
And then from the points you can buy more items to make the napping room more
You just
comfortable.
want to do a tycoon-based game on the napping economy.
Basically, yes.
Beautiful. I'm in. Where do I sign? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Probably. Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that out so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Now that's mighty suspicious, young man.
Indeed. It's true, though.
No.
He could have just said he stayed up late to write the poem. The idiot.
That too. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. It's amazing you're not covered in band-aids all the time.
Indeed.
You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? So she's basically getting to sleep a bit earlier than he is.
Yeah. Not every day.
Yes, on weekends she can sleep in. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
None. I knew it.
Come on. It least give me the benefit of the doubt.
No, I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Huh?
Sayori glanced around at herself.
Oh, bless you.
Though you might need a mirror for this.
That's adorable. How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Dude!
Oh my god, he doesn't even notice.
Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And I don't think this girl isn't 100% straight either.
Yeah.
And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. You get stressed before they brush their teeth.
I don't know.
I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
Just keeps making it worse. But nobody would ever notice that.
I just did.
Indeed.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
You could have phrased that like, other people don't want to embarrass you in the moment, but I'd rather you aren't embarrassed all the time. You meanie!
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Well, that can be a temperature thing.
Yeah.
Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend? Oh my god, that's a rude-ass question.
Indeed. Huh? That's super mean.
Yes, it is.
It absolutely is.
Coming from the guy with no girlfriend, especially.
Indeed.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Probably with a snowball to the face.
Indeed.
I start to button her blazer up. From the bottom.
Why are you this way?
I don't like this main character.
No.
Why did I give him my name?
I don't know.
You're a shame on the Kite family. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. It never did. It never... Like... Even... The amount of effort necessary to look nice heavily outweighs sleep and comfort.
Yeah, and then if she's going to wear the uniform anyway, she can just keep her blazer unbuttoned. Doesn't matter. Oh, dear lord. Why? Why is he so much taller than her?
Because tininess equals cuteness or some shit.
Yeah, I don't even... Oh my god, he doesn't... I am way more confused by the fact that how horribly her blouse is buttoned. Like, look at that.
Yeah, that... I seriously, honestly hope that he doesn't try to button up her blouse. Because that would be...
creepy.
And too close to the tip.
Yeah.
But also creepy.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it. We have it together. We have it together.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. I mean, at least she's happy. If a little embarrassed. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? Because it's right over her chest.
No, because your hands are shaking, you moron.
That's it. I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
I did when I bought it. Oh, she's implying her tits got bigger.
She put up, it's puberty.
Yeah, indeed.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again. Bless her. Bless her. She is a gift.
Oh, good God. Don't say that out loud! Anyway. You look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayuri's blazer buttoned up like that?
Because it's not her. But it's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all.
You need a mirror. A big one.
Sayuri hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew!
They basically just didn't want to make another character model.
Probably. That's so much better. Sayuri... Oh, so sorry.
Sayuri puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
She's gonna go for girlfriend, isn't she?
No, I think she's going to be like, well, that's good because then you don't have to be jealous. Probably something along those lines.
What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because feminism, Lord, no.
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this.
Good grief, you were right.
Absolutely.
Japan, what? Is that even Japanese? Or
no, it's not. It's a US American indie game basically, but it's playing with anime tropes and stuff. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyways.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Gently apply entire fence post to the back of his head.
And the clue bet.
Of course. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
And also maybe get a blazer that actually fits you. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. They are basically already married. It's incredible.
Yeah. Fine. So I won't put as much time into the writing assignments then. That's the deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Just get married already and make it official.
I think it's a little bit pale.
Maybe.
The thing is, it's a dating sim without the concept of pale romance, but...
Yeah, indeed. But yeah, basically these two are basically already married.
Yep. I guess so.
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
No.
Oh, she is going for gold. She is homing in on the prize.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Aw, but I was joking that time.
It's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Cock blocked.
Absolutely.
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
That's the cock block.
It absolutely is. Yay! Kite, I can't wait to read yours.
I can't wait to let the ground swallow me up. Forever. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayuri still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
I tried, Do I get a sticker?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
We are an uneven number, Monica.
Yes. I can't wait!
But I'm thinking with the scenes with Yuri and Sayuri we got earlier, I think this is Natsuki time.
I think this is probably the part where it comes in which of the girls likes your poem best.
Yeah, all that.
Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems, sorry.
Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Oh, we get an actual choice.
Yep.
Who do you think would like the poem?
Yuri. Because I think we got the most bonuses for Yuri.
Yeah, so we should show it to Yuri probably, right?
Yeah. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair.
That's true.
Yuri stares at the poem. She seems unimpressed.
Yeah.
A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Well, if it's a good one, you reread.
Yeah, but I think she's going to read you.
And she also looks pretty unimpressed.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words.
Spurk.
Absolutely.
Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure.
It's that bad.
Yeah, either that or she actually likes it and is impressed.
I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Yeah, okay. It's
bad.
that bad.
So it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Yuri buries her face in her hands.
Oh my god, she is so adorable.
I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. We might try to read hers in the meantime.
Yeah.
Get some pointers.
Yeah.
It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people.
No, really?
Thank you, Captain Obvious. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased. How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
No, you're a valuable source of information to the people here. I appreciate it.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her.
Oh, she's so cute.
Which itself is kind of funny. I'm afraid I can't follow that train. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Yeah.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calmly breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Especially I flicker back.
That's pretty good.
That's sort of. Pick up set the phone area to continue.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
No, that was actually pretty good.
It was legible.
Yeah.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
I take care reading.
He's just a slow reader.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. That says a lot.
Yeah, definitely very constructive criticism there.
Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
I get the feeling she usually writes really surreal stuff.
Yeah, and I kind of want to read her usual stuff now.
Yeah, please.
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Kite.
Subtext is lost on me. Metaphors too.
It's probably about herself bathing. That's why long tendrils of hair in the amber glow. She just described herself while bathing. Which is a very roundabout way of trying to flirt.
Okay. How do you flicker back though?
That's the surreal quality of her right. I don't know.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
Took a long time reading but only glanced over it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Yes. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Yep, it's about herself.
Yeah.
and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Also, a thing of practice.
Yeah, probably.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Who next? Top down?
I think Sayuri also had a good bunch of the jumps. Every time we got concerned for her, basically. So yeah.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Kite. I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Dude, I just picked random words from a thesaurus.
Indeed.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Do you think real writers have an idea what you're doing?
No,
they don't. And if they tell you they have, they're lying.
Absolutely.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Oh God, Sayuri, what is wrong? What is happening in your life, honey?
Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this.
Yeah.
Maybe even Natsuki's.
We haven't watched Natsuki's yet.
Whoops. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem...
That's concerning. What did I even write?
I don't know.
Shit.
It's not just a poem. It's a kite poem.
That's kind of cute.
And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
What feelings?
I am extremely concerned.
Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest.
Sayuri.
You're so weird, Sayuri.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
I am here against my will. I did not want part in any of this. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Kite. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Dude!
That is pretty rude, actually.
Then again, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
Is she reading my mind?
No. No. Not her. Not yet, at least. This game becomes incredibly weird. Like,
Cool. How to put boyfriend levels of weird?
weirder.
How is that possible?
That is very possible. Just play on.
Impossible!
That is absolutely possible.
That will be my way of thanking you.
Sayuri has an uncanny amount of millennia lines.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
This is my way of thanking you.
Yeah.
I can't imitate Jodie Benson's voice exactly, but yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. That was not a good thing to say, bro.
No, probably not.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear
Sunshine. Oh,
Yeah, I don't...
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
this is awesome, kind of.
That's adorable.
And slightly concerning.
Yeah. I really like the second stanza because it has actual rhyme scheme, but
Yeah.
that's me being weird about how language is supposed to flow.
Yeah, but I honestly,
Yeah,
I
two are amazing.
I just love the last line. Just, it's incredible. But yeah, that is absolutely written about the protagonist. And it's
Yes.
kind of concerning.
Sayuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Actually, in fact, yes, you can.
Yeah.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
That's a good breakfast.
That is a pretty good breakfast. No wonder she's always late.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast.
She's right about that.
Didn't stop me. Stop poking
Yeah,
me!
I'm poking you. I am poking you. I'm
Are
calling
you a Pokemon?
Yes. I am calling you out.
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
Oh, he does know his manners.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Ah, yeah.
I feel like Sayuri just has a crush on everyone here.
Mm-hmm.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Life goals.
Absolutely.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Well, she's going to be the queen of poetry, not pirates?
She can be both.
Indeed. Okay, let's show it Natsuki because you were probably scared of Monica.
No, not at all. Absolutely not. I don't. This is lies and slander, and I don't know what possibly could have made you think that.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That is mean. That is rude, Natsuki.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. Okay, that's a lie. That's a lie.
So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes?
Do you want to get smacked?
I can dodge. I put skill points in that. No, I didn't.
She's probably faster than you. Look at her, she's all tiny and squirrely.
She's probably also high on sugar.
Yep.
I'll pass.
Ugh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. She's such a tsundere. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
I actually love that.
Yeah, me too.
It's simple and it's cute.
Yeah.
The rhyme scheme doesn't really work.
Although the owls can seek flows really, really nicely together with the crickets can leap.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, and the eagles can fly, people can try.
But that's about it.
Yeah, that's really...
That last time is the last 3 lines are the best part of it.
Yeah.
The music for her is cute.
Yeah. I told you you weren't going to like it.
I like it. Ha! What you gonna say now?
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
Excuse you, I am not in fact Monica, in case you haven't noticed.
Indeed.
So people don't take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? And besides, that was pretty serious.
Yeah, actually it was.
Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
Yep.
That is an actually really good summary of her own style.
Yes, exactly. I can only co-sign that because it's so true.
Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. Oh, honey. So I decided to write about it.
I kind of want to hug her
Yeah, same.
and tell her that she's going to be awesome.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
Oh, she is really good at this.
Yeah. That also packed the punch necessary.
Yeah.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did? I guess more went into it than I realized.
Absolutely.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Being a pro means you get money for this. So, congratulations on being published.
Yep. Absolutely.
I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, didn't you?
Didn't. Okay, yeah. Also, she is the youngest, actually.
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Aww. Well, we have to.
Hi, Kite. Having a good time so far?
Yes, sure, absolutely. Yes, totally, absolutely, sure.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. I mean, same.
Absolutely.
You have to understand how a system works before you start fucking with it.
Yep.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
Do you wanna build a snowman?
I still haven't watched it.
Oh gosh, we should watch that at some point.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Kite. We are all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
That girl has a plan, and I'm afraid.
Oh, you don't have to. She's just a very sweet, very gentle girl. Don't raise your eyebrows at me like that. Put them down, young Envy.
Too late, already lodged in the ceiling. Yes, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like.
She probably just listened in on that.
Yeah.
Is that so?
You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Now I really want to know what's actually written in there. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being.
Why does that sound like a threat?
What? Not at all. Why would she threaten anyone here?
Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness.
Yeah, want to know the other one.
Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Sayuri concerns me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
Before doing stunts, you might want to learn the wheels first.
Yeah, just learn to walk before you run.
Yeah. Or do acrobatic pirouettes straight off the fucking handle.
Absolutely.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you trying new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most.
I'll pass.
That's why.
Thank you.
That's probably why we don't see her approve or disapprove of words in the writing process, because she just encourages us either way.
Bless you.
Thanks. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write.
That's actually really good advice.
It is. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
She says, staring straight into the camera.
Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in.
What?
Yeah. Just... It doesn't make sense until you know stuff that happens later, I think.
Okay. The stretching forever into everything, that kind of reminded me of House of Leaves. This sure is a thing.
It sure is a poem.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
The looking in was too similar for me to like it, honestly. What was the inspiration behind this one? Yeah, I'm kind of asking that myself too, although I don't know whether I should ask.
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently.
She says, staring straight at the camera.
Bad home life?
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point.
Laser velociraptors.
Absolutely. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress.
Feathers.
Indeed.
Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later.
Okay.
Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink.
That's poetic.
It is. So just move your hand and go with the flow.
Writing is kind of like stimming.
Yeah, but I write on the computer, and though if I keep my finger in the same spot, I just have this
I still write with a pen.
Yeah, but I don't do that because I'm lazy. Something, something, the environment, something, something.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay, tutorial fairy.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. That's what thinking with you did get you into, bro.
Absolutely.
Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems.
Oh, that's actually adorable.
As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute.
That's not how I would have described that.
Yeah, not real.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something?
To be fair, so did you.
Yeah, indeed.
Missing the point, Act 2.
It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Oh, honey.
But it was kind of not appropriate.
Yeah.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
Okay, now, Natsuki, that is overly harsh.
Especially if Yuri is the kind of person who has difficulty with words.
Indeed.
Because words are weird and they suck.
Words are difficult.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it.
Sayori likes everything.
Indeed.
And Kite did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
Okay, that was kind of... wow.
That was a block.
Yeah. I mean, on the one hand, fair, but on the other hand, wow, that was cold, Yuri.
Yep.
And Kite liked my poem too, you know.
Dum, dum, dum.
I think at this point I need to put in that gif of, I don't even know what it was, but it was like, woo! Like, burn.
Yep.
He even told me he was impressed by it.
She's coming for blood, alright.
Yep. Natsuki suddenly stands up. The music has stopped.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Kite appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
Ladies, there's enough of me to go around.
Oh dear.
Shit, that would be the harem.
Yeah, that would be the harem ending.
Oops, I mean, I hear the enemy club still has an opening. Bye!
You don't get out of this so easily.
Well, an envy can dream.
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Yuri, put down the knife.
I think that also it shows the difference between the Yamato Nadeshiko and the Kawaii. Because the Kawaii is a rebellion against the Yamato Nadeshiko.
Yeah, basically.
And the Gyaru is also a rebellion.
Yeah.
Because the Kawaii is basically an expression of oneself and basically saying, I don't fucking care what anyone else thinks. So is Gyaru. Whereas Yamato Nadeshiko is the very traditional, very demure,
very quiet and shy sort of, yeah.
beauty.
Yeah, she's beautiful because she can do it plainly and without speaking up.
Yeah. The very refined thing.
Is everyone okay?
No, absolutely not.
These two girls are just about to claw each other's eyes out.
Yeah, they're about to leap at each other's throats.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Kite started showing up.
Holy shit, Natsuki.
That was a low blow.
Absolutely.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. I'm a lamppost, actually. I have found my true calling.
Oh my gosh.
Kite, she's just trying to make me look bad. That is not true. She started it.
Actually, you both kind of did.
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason?
Rose Lalonde in the background, excuse me, bitch.
The meaning should jump out at the reader and not force them to have to figure it out.
Actually,
both are perfectly valid, to be honest. They're just different.
Help me explain that to her, Kite. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting to yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Kite?
You're a bit put on the spot.
Well?
How'd they get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing.
You're doomed, bro.
But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Thank you for explaining the core concept of a dating sim.
I agree and disagree with both of you.
Indeed. But which one do you want to date more?
So, of course, that's going to be...
Just throw your friend to the sharks.
Yep. Natsuki?
Oh, so sorry.
Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayuri?
Huh?
Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you are making your friend feel like this?
Oh my god.
Expert guilt tripping.
Absolutely. He's as good at this as the girls are.
Yeah.
Kite? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
Thank you. That's the fucking point.
Yep.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
It's unfair for you to interject your own feelings into someone else.
Yep.
I probably shouldn't have shielded that from the microphone. It's unfair to inject your own feelings into someone else, and just in case that wasn't audible.
Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first.
Oh dear, we made it worse. Excuse me?
Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why.
Are they kismeses? Are they in space with each other?
I think so. They should kiss.
Yes, definitely.
Exactly why nobody likes.
Low blow.
Stop!
And the music stopped as well.
Yes.
That's kind of powerful to control the fourth wall implement as well.
Yeah.
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their difference.
Oh, she is actually crying.
Yep.
Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head.
Thank you. For being a voice of reason, I did not expect you to be.
Absolutely.
Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Oh,
Because
honey.
one person thinks their way of doing things is the only way to do things.
Yeah.
Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were.
Sayuri.
Big and beautiful.
Sayuri, bless you.
Natsuki probably has A-cup angst. Just
Indeed.
wait a year or two
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you'll fill out.
If you do it, there's nothing wrong with just not having that many boobs. That much boob. With not having that much stuff.
Was not being able to use them as shelving.
Indeed.
Sayuri stands up triumphantly.
As she should.
Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off.
There she goes.
Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
Because she was just told.
So, this is why...
That's my line.
Sorry.
So, this is why Sayuri is vice president. Yeah, because the other two would take it as a personal insult.
Yeah.
I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject.
Well, it might have just made everything worse with 5 people talking over each other.
Indeed.
As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayuri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. She's
She's probably just not an airhead. She tries to be carefree and happy.
And pays very, very close attention.
Yep. I see. Take good care of her, okay? Why are you so creepy, Monica?
I don't know.
I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiled sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. But such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Dude!
Oh. Why? Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
Awkward. Incredibly, incredibly awkward.
It just turned into an absolute train wreck.
It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Kite, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. The same as whom.
Yeah.
It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
That's a high output of poem, Monica. Are you trying to gun for an anthology?
Probably.
Like the development of poetry over the course of a semester?
I mean, that would be a cool project.
Totally. You wanna do that?
Oh no, I don't write poems at all, because I suck at poetry.
I was about to say same, and then I remembered that I write ballads.
Yeah, that you can't say that because it doesn't count if you actually write poems and aren't sitting there like, no, I'm not writing poems.
And one of my characters exclusively speaks in poems.
Yep. So no, you don't. You get...
Gobano is kind of insane and I love her and I should play her more.
Yeah, you should. And maybe you learned something from your friends too.
Yes, that Natsuki and Yuri are absolutely in spades with each other, and I don't want to get in the middle of that. Besides, Sayuri is already their middle leaf.
Yup. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Determination!
Kite! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. And I'd say at this point we put do a cut because we're already, oh shit, we're at 1.5 hours.
Oops.
Yeah, that's, this thing doesn't really lend itself well to
well, we should
scheduled breaks.
Yeah, no, not really. Maybe we should just cut it eventually, like cut after certain points when it feels naturally and natural. Or we just like do it this way.
I think I'm gonna go for megasodes, especially because of the intro thing.
Yeah.
And I think I am going to pull the words from the little exercise at the beginning of the whole thing and try to write a poem.
You should do that, absolutely. That sounds cool.
And I'll put it at the end of the episode.
Absolutely, sounds cool.
And I guess we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye!